How do you know when life itself has chosen you for greatness? The world teaches you to look for signs of comfort, of ease, of sudden fortune. But the ancient wisdom, forged in the crucible of empires and battlefields, reveals a harsher, more profound truth. Fate does not elevate you by making your path easy. It elevates you by making you strong enough to walk the most difficult paths. When the universe wants to raise you to a new level of existence, it will first send you these 5 trials, these 5 sacred tests. 1. The sudden storm of chaos. Your world, once orderly, is thrown into a tempest. Plans crumble. Relationships fracture. The ground beneath your feet gives way to a chasm of uncertainty. The common person would call this a curse. You must choose to see it as a coronation. This chaos is not designed to break you, but to break your dependencies on things outside of your control. Fate is testing your inner citadel, commanding you to find your balance not in the stillness of the world, but in the stillness of your own mind. Can you stand, serene and rational, in the eye of your own hurricane? This is the first test. 2. The sacred gift of isolation. The phone stops ringing. The invitations cease. You find yourself walking a path suddenly, profoundly alone. This is not rejection. It is a required pilgrimage. Fate has not abandoned you. It has cleared the room of all distractions so that you may finally have an audience with yourself. In this silence, you are forced to confront your own thoughts, your own fears, your own virtues. It is a command to stop seeking validation from the crowd and start building your foundation on the bedrock of your own character. As Marcus Aurelius commanded himself, no man can escape his destiny. The next best thing is to accept it. You must accept this solitude, not as a wound, but as a workshop for the soul. 3. The unrelenting echo of a recurring obstacle. The same challenge appears before you, again and again, perhaps wearing a different mask, but bearing the same soul-crushing weight. The same toxic relationship, the same self-sabotaging habit, the same professional failure. This is not a cycle of doom. Fate is not your tormentor. It is your most patient and most demanding tutor. It is presenting the same lesson until you have truly mastered it. It is a test of your discipline, forcing you to look past the external event and conquer the internal weakness that attracts it. To rise, you must not simply endure the echo. You must understand its source within you and command it to be silent. 4. The crushing weight of unwanted responsibility. A burden is placed upon your shoulders that you did not ask for and feel unprepared to carry. A family crisis, a monumental task at work, a demand that pushes you to the very edge of your perceived limits. You feel you are breaking, but you must understand, you are not breaking. You are being forged. Life, the great blacksmith, has placed you upon the anvil. The weight of this responsibility is the hammer, and the fire of your struggle is the heat. It is not meant to shatter you, but to temper you, to beat the brittleness out of you and forge you into steel. Virtue is not born in comfort. It is carved out by the pressure of the world. 5. The deafening silence of apparent stagnation. You strive, you work, you push, and nothing happens. Your goals seem to mock you from a distance. A great, silent stillness settles over your life. This is perhaps the most difficult test of all. It is not a sign that you are forgotten, but a command to practice the highest of virtues, patience and faith in the process. Fate is testing your resolve when there is no reward in sight. It is asking, do you do the right thing because you expect a prize, or do you do it because it is the right thing to do? In this void, you must learn to detach from the outcome and find purpose in the discipline of the action itself. These are not signs of punishment. They are signs of trust. Fate trusts you with these trials because it knows you have the capacity to conquer them. Embrace these tests not as burdens, but as the very tools the universe is using to sculpt you into the person you were always meant to become.